want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the elders, Great Millstone, and honors to the elect, pushing the truth. Alright, and the title of this lesson is called In the Most High's House Are Many Mansions. Alright, basically, I'm going to get to that article later, but basically it's about, the blessings we're going to get in the kingdom, going into how the Most High, well, really what the title comes from the scripture, which I'm going to read right now. So John chapter 14 verse 2, it says, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may also be." Which Yahushua, where he's in the heavens, which there's three heavens, right? There's everything in the earth, the space, and then the spiritual realm. So, we're gonna be up in the space too, man. All those planets. What do you think those planets are for? You have the universe, but you have galaxies within the universe, which have billions and billions of planets within a galaxy. All right, and all that are the mansions. All right. So let's go with this article first. This is from the Inquisitor. It says, "Real life Tatooine Star Wars like planet found." If you brothers, Star Wars, there's a planet Tatooine. And this is just examples. I'm not taking this point face value from Esau, but it will make sense because there's all kinds of planets out there, man. There's so many planets that shit you can't even there's no way you can keep track. It's like literally the sand of the sea, which try to take a handful of sand and try to sit there and count that handful. You can't even count that. So I'm just reading a little bit. It says, "On Tatooine, Luke Skywalker's home planet, two suns rose and set every day. Astronomers have confirmed that Tatooine is not the only one. There are many more planets out there who rotate around twin stars, which is two suns. Kepler 34b, which that's what Esau calls it, the fucking devil." And that shows you, man, that scripture in Psalms when it says you name it. Matter of fact, let me get that, just for edification's sake. Yeah, Psalms 50. No, I believe it's 49. Yeah, 49. And yeah, Psalms 49 and 11. It says, "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names," showing you that these devils, Africa, Asia, America, those are all Latin names. Those are all names after the white man. So if these devils had their way, which they already they didn't even colonize the planet, and they call it Kepler 34b. Esau name all these different, but what, the Most High actually named all the planets. I'm gonna prove that, Lord's will, I can find it. Because really a planet is a star, because a star is round. If you do some research, the star is actually round. Earth is a star. And in the scriptures it tells you, here, Psalms 147 and 4, it says, "He telleth the number of stars, he calleth them all by their names." I want to look up that word star. This is all through the spirit too. It's not part of the lesson, but yeah, it says star. But a star is really a planet. A star is just not that ball of hydrogen you see in the sky. A star is actually a planet. A star is round, actually. So that's deep, man. It says, this time of the Most High, Psalms 147 and 4, it says, "He telleth the number of the stars." So the Most High, of course, knows the number of the stars. There's a number beyond trillions, hundreds of trillions. All right. "He calleth them all by their names," showing you the Most High even calls them by their names. So this devil Esau, when he calls Kepler 34b, that's not the name of the planet, man. Okay, that's not the name of the star. Okay, Kepler 34b, which was found a few months ago, is about 22% of the mass and 76% the width of Jupiter. The planet is about 4,900 light years from Earth. It says Kepler B orbits two stars 5,400 light years from Earth. It is about 13% the mass of and is 73% as wide as Jupiter. Alright, which I'm not going to read the whole article, but you get the gist of it. Also, this from Yahoo News. It says new type of alien planet is a steamy water world. It says scientists have discovered a new type of alien planet, a steamy water world that is larger than Earth but smaller than Uranus. The standard bearer for this new class of exoplanet is called GJ1214b. Like I said, these devils, man, they name everything they get their hands on. You know, they discover so-called everything, man. Which astronomers first discovered in December 2009. It says new observations by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope suggest that GJ1214b is a watery world enshrouded by a thick, steamy atmosphere. Alright, just another example. You know, I'm not going to read the article, just giving you examples. You know, these are all examples. So, let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon. There's one scripture in there, chapter 11 and 22, and it says, "For the whole world before thee is as a little grain of the balance, yea, as a drop of the morning dew that falleth down upon the earth." Now, if you know about grain, obviously you're not going to have one piece of grain, one little grain. You're going to have a whole heap of grain, showing you that the whole world is a little grain. What is that saying? That's saying that there's trillions of other grains, which is what other planets or stars. Okay, that's just another example of how much, you know, and grain comes in numerous, you know, amounts, right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah 64 and 4. It says, "For since the beginning of the world men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O power, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him." You know, so we can't even imagine. You know, our wildest imagination doesn't meet the standard of what is going to be in the kingdom. You know, because remember, the kingdom's on earth, the kingdom of heaven's on earth. But we're gonna have paradises in the cosmos, you know, so to speak, the universe, right? So I'm gonna read it again. It says, "For since the beginning of the world men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O power, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him." So, you know, we can't, in our wildest dreams, we can't imagine what the Most High has prepared for the elect. You know. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 19. Verse 27 to 29, and it says, "And whosoever will be chief among you," Slack 20, chapter 19 and 27, it says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration," oh, that's a key word there too. Regenerate, means again, generate to generate, so to generate again. You know, we're all back here, generated again, but the same spirit. "When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life." You know, and 100-fold, that's a lot. You know, you can't imagine that. If you have 100 kids and you forsook all those kids, you know, as an example, you're gonna get 100-fold, man. All right. Good example is the book of Job. The book of Job is a good example. I'm gonna read one scripture in there, last chapter. If you read the book of Job, the whole book of Job, you understand what kind of hell, you know, Job caught. So, you know, it's a good idea to read the whole book of Job. Alright? Because I'm just going to jump straight to the point at the end. Alright, this is Job 42 and 10. It says, "And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Then came there unto him all his brethren, and all his sisters, and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him, and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. Alright, you got to keep that in mind, because that's also in the scriptures I'm going to read later. But our end will be more blessed than our beginning. Alright, for he had 14,000, look at that, he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels. Keep these numbers in mind. Alright, he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 she-asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he called the name of the first Jemimah, and the name of the second Keziah, and the name of the third Keren Hapuk. And in all the land were no woman found so fair as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them inheritance among their brethren. And this lived Job 140 years, and saw his sons and his sons' sons, even 4 generations. So Job died being old and full of days. So that's a beautiful, scripture, because that shows you what Job got. He got everything back, and really we're gonna get everything back 100-fold, as Yahushua said. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 8, and start at 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, and if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So that shows you we're heirs with the Most High. An heir is a person that gets everything that the king gets. You have an heir to the throne. When the king dies, he gets the throne. So we're heirs with the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach, which is Yahushua. Alright, verse 18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So this present bullshit, brothers, man, all this tribulation and infirmity, it's not to be compared with the glory that shall be. You're gonna be one day in the kingdom meditating on shit. The hell I got is nothing to the glory I have. You know what I mean? You're gonna meditate upon that one day. And let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and 49. It says, for what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death, and that there is promised to us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain, and that there are laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly, and that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led away